In 2016, the state tried to bury a cancer cluster, even though kids were sick and dying. Mindi Messmer blew the whistle on it, leading Governor Hassan to appoint her to the task force to investigate. Dr. Tom Sherman asked Mindi to run for office, and she has served in the New Hampshire House since. She took on the EPA and passed 3 bills to protect drinking water and prevent chronic illness. She's a mother of 2. She's a 3rd-generation union member, and she will use her life experience to advocate and fight to protect the rights of all New Hampshire citizens. Representative Mindi Messmer.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's so great to be here in front of our beautiful State House on such a powerful day. In my career and in my life, I've had plenty of people that have tried to silence me. A lot of times they're afraid of what I might have to say. When I discovered the cancer cluster that was affecting the children, killing them in the seacoast, powerful interests wanted me to remain quiet, to sit back and to wait and see what happened, to see if any more children died of cancer. A horrible, ravaging cancer that unrelentingly took the life of the young people in our community from this earth. But it's not just me, it's all of us. We have to come together to tell the world that women's rights are human rights. We will not be silenced. We fight to create a world with equal pay, freedom from predatory work environments, and the ability to live a life without overwhelming fear for women, not only in our country, but throughout the world. We have to work, challenge, and fight for the change that we want. It won't just be given to us. Just this week, men testified in the State House behind me that women cannot be trusted to make decisions about their own bodies. That they have to be the ones to make the decisions for us. We cannot and will not stand by when a culture devalues us, tries to control our bodies and our voices. We won't be silenced and we won't be bullied. We cannot allow it when it happens to us, and we cannot permit it when we see it happening to others. Our young people need us. They need women like us to set the standards by which we'll all be judged, not those who want to control and silence us. We have a voice, an important, powerful voice, and each and every one of us must use it. We must use it together. We must stand together and fight the sexist control of our nation that threatens to dominate our future. No matter what they tell us, we're strong. As a scientist, I'm trained to investigate problems, not sit back and watch as tragedies continue to unfold. When I asked the state to investigate the cancer cases, they said no. I wouldn't have been able to live with myself if I saw just one more child get cancer. Instead, I fought with the state regulators that wanted to silence me, to silence the issue about our children dying in our community. We had to take things into our own hands. I called the press and reported the cancers. The most alarming part of that whole situation was the parents who had the children with cancer weren't told about the cancer cluster. They had to find it out in the newspaper. Jillian Lane, a local activist, joined me to post signs at Berry's Brook and McIntyre's Brook in the Seacoast to warn other families not to let their children play in the contaminated water when the state and the EPA failed to do it. The EPA was then forced to make the polluters put up permanent signs, a victory for our community. We need more victories just like these, and we need them right now. Many women activists like Andrea Amico, Elena Davis, Michelle Dalton, Lindsay Carmichael, Sarah Mae Brown, Carol Morgan DePiro, and Laureen Allen fight alongside with me and against municipalities and legislators, with legislators to protect our communities when we can't rely on the Trump-controlled government to do it. I was able to accomplish a lot as just one scientist fighting for a better world, with help from my local community and others across the state. And over the past 2 years, with people from all over the country standing together, we have pressured officials to say we will not take it anymore. Imagine how many lives could be saved if we all had worked together from the start. How much quicker could we have gotten toxins out of our communities, cleaned up and protected our children from cancer that only exists because polluters are allowed to put it there? It has been a fight all along the way. Now our communities face the real ripple effects of the November 2016 election. The general election of 2016 showed us what will happen when we're asleep at the wheel. When a majority of Americans don't vote, you know that even fewer are participating in the actual process that will reshape our future. We need everyone to stand up right now and do their part now. Whatever you can do. Each of us doesn't have to do it all, but you have to do a small part. Because this isn't about what a man says about what a woman can or can't do. This is about what you believe you can achieve and what we believe we can achieve together. We have a long road ahead of us and a great deal of problems that require big solutions. As women, we question whether or not we're qualified to run for office when a man with lesser qualifications feels he can do it. A woman needs to be asked about 20 times, we hear, before she'll run for office. We have to develop and support women leaders from around New Hampshire. This is the best way for us to fight back. So right now, I want you to help me. Please turn to a woman that's next to you that you feel can be a leader in the future and tap her on the shoulder. Get those 20 taps started right now. Join me as we continue the fight to make New Hampshire, the country, and the world a better place to live. Thank you very much.